If your selfie looks like you just saw your student loan balance, you might be Gen Z. But let's be real, this isn't just about a single photo. It's about a whole vibe, a cultural shift, a new way of saying I'm here but I'm not here for your approval. The Gen Z stare is more than a meme or a fleeting trend. It's a silent rebellion, a subtle but powerful way of pushing back against a world that's always demanding a reaction, a performance, a smile. If your group chat thinks you're mad but you're just existing, welcome to the club. You know the feeling, you send a selfie and suddenly your friends are asking, "Are you okay?" But you're fine, this is just your face. It's not about being upset, it's about being real. Gen Z has mastered the art of the neutral expression, the look that says, "I'm not here to entertain you, I'm just here." It's a quiet confidence, a refusal to fake it for the camera or for anyone else. If your stare could win a staring contest with a statue, this video's for you. There's something almost legendary about the Gen Z stare, unblinking, unwavering, and totally unbothered. It's the look you give when you're done with small talk, when you're over the pressure to be on all the time. It's the look that says, I see through the nonsense and I'm not playing along. Let's talk about the Gen Z stare, the ultimate power move that's got boomers confused, millennials concerned, and everyone else just staring. It's become a generational Rorschach test. Older folks see it and wonder if something's wrong, if Gen Z is sad, angry, or just plain rude. But for Gen Z, it's a badge of honor, a way of saying, I don't owe you a performance. It's a cultural language that's as much about what's not said as what is. What is it, you ask? Picture this, no smile, no emotion, just pure existential deadpan. It's the anti-duck face, the opposite of the forced grin. It's a look that's been honed in the age of social media, where every moment is a potential post and every post is a potential performance. But the Gen Z stare is a refusal to play that game. It's a way of reclaiming authenticity in a world that's obsessed with filters and likes. It's a look that says, this is me, take it or leave it. Stars like Billie Eilish and Emma Chamberlain have mastered it, and TikTok made it a trend faster than you can say, vibe check. These icons didn't just stumble into the stare, they made it cool. Billie's signature blank expression isn't just a fashion statement, it's a cultural signal. Emma's deadpan delivery is a whole mood, and on TikTok, the Gen Z stare has become a viral phenomenon, with millions of teens posting their best blank faces, challenging each other to see who can look the most unbothered. It's a digital arms race of indifference, and everyone's in on the joke. But this isn't just a look, it's a statement. It's a way of saying, I'm not here to perform for you. In a world where everyone is expected to be on all the time, to smile for the camera, to curate their lives for public consumption, the Gen Z stare is a radical act of self-possession. It's a way of drawing boundaries, of saying, I get to decide how I show up in the world. It's a subtle rebellion against the pressure to be constantly happy, constantly entertaining, constantly available. Past generations had punk scowls and emo angst. The punks of the 70s and 80s wore their anger on their sleeves with snarls and sneers that dared the world to challenge them. The emos of the 2000s turned sadness into an aesthetic, with eyeliner and lyrics that wore their hearts on their sleeves. Each generation has had its own way of pushing back, of saying, I don't fit your mold. But Gen Z, they've taken it a step further. Gen Z, they've perfected the art of looking completely over it, as if saying, I'm not mad, I'm just not performing for you. It's not about anger or sadness, it's about detachment, about refusing to give energy to things that don't matter. It's a look that says, I see what's going on, but I'm not going to let it get to me. It's a kind of emotional armor, a way of protecting yourself from a world that's always demanding more. Psychologists think it's about boundaries and authenticity, not rudeness. In fact, many mental health experts see the Gen Z stare as a healthy response to a hyper-connected, hyper-judgmental world. It's a way of saying, I'm not going to fake it for you. It's about being true to yourself, even when that means showing up with a blank face. It's about protecting your mental health, about refusing to let the pressure to perform dictate how you feel or how you present yourself. In a world of endless notifications and forced positivity, Gen Z is choosing realness over fake smiles. Think about it. Every day, we're bombarded with messages telling us to be happy, to be grateful, to be positive, but sometimes you just don't feel like smiling, and that's okay. The Gen Z stare is a way of pushing back against toxic positivity, of saying, I don't have to pretend. It's a reminder that it's okay to just be, without having to put on a show. Memes, parodies, and confused parents, absolutely. The Gen Z stare has become a cultural touchstone, a source of endless jokes and memes. Parents see their kids' blank faces and wonder if something's wrong, while teens laugh and share videos of their best deadpan looks. It's a generational inside joke, a way of bonding over shared experiences and shared frustrations. And it's not just about looking bored, it's about finding humor in the absurdity of it all. But the Gen Z stare is the ultimate flex. Be yourself, even if that means looking like you're silently judging reality itself. It's a look that says, I'm not here to impress you, I'm here to be me. It's about confidence, about owning your space, about refusing to apologize for who you are. In a world that's always telling you to smile, to be happy, to fit in, the Gen Z stare is a way of standing out by doing less. So, can you handle the stare? It's not as easy as it looks. Try it. Look in the mirror, drop the smile, and just be. It's harder than you think. We're so used to performing, to putting on a face for the world, that just being neutral can feel radical. But that's the point. The Gen Z stare is about reclaiming your face, your feelings, your right to just exist without explanation. Drop your best blank face in the comments. Let's see who can master the art of the stare. Is it a contest? Maybe. Is it a movement? Definitely. The Gen Z stare is more than just a look. It's a way of life, a philosophy, a quiet revolution. It's about authenticity, about boundaries, about refusing to play by the old rules. So go ahead, embrace the stare. You might just find that it feels pretty good to stop performing and just be yourself. And don't forget to subscribe, or we'll keep staring. But seriously, the Gen Z stare is a reminder that you don't have to smile for anyone but yourself. In a world that's always watching, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is look back, unapologetically, unbothered, and totally yourself. So next time someone asks you to smile, give them the stare. You might just start a revolution.